What's up, everybody? Another week down. It's Saturday morning. I am driving to the gym. It is 6:42 in the morning, which I'm a little behind schedule. I wanted to be at the gym at 7, but that's not happening. I am at my lake house for the weekend, so about hit a squirrel. This is real live, people. So I'm at my lake house. I don't have access to my home gym, obviously. If it's like 45 minutes away. So I'm going into the public gym, which I just adore. You can see by the look on my face. But yeah, I mean, everybody else is sleeping, except for my daughter. She had a horse thing this morning. She actually got up earlier than me. And I'm going in to do cardio, and I have to do the lift that I need to make up because I was not feeling well. I had another vaccine, and you know how that goes, like 12 hours after you feel like total crap. But I still did my cardio. Just did not feel like the lift was gonna be, effective. So I pushed it to today. So now I'm stuck doing it today. But overall, this week was a lot better than last week as far as mental, emotional and all that. Didn't really have many of those feelings like, what am I doing? Maybe a couple of times. I did wake up hungry 3 nights. So I had a little bit of peanut butter, I'm going to be honest. Just so I could go back to sleep. And you guys know that's like my MO. Like, I don't understand. I don't fucking eat peanut butter like in off season. I mean, maybe occasionally, but for whatever reason, when I'm in prep, like, God, Jif is so freaking good. And, I have to keep it in the house because, like, my son is like, it's like the only thing he eats, basically. So, peanut butter has to be in the house. And, so I found some lower fat peanut butter on Amazon, so I'm going to try that. The other kind, it's like, it's not as good. I tried it. It's good, but, it's not something I'm going to spoon out in the middle of the night. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, I mean, motivation is definitely a little bit higher. I feel, like this is happening. It's going to be a great weekend. Coach Dana and I are going together, and then we have a client, a wellness competitor that's going to be competing too. So she has her first show in 8 weeks, but then she's going to compete at this show as well with, the 2 shows, hopefully, as well with us. So it's going to be a big old, like, party weekend. We're going to have a ton of fun, I'm sure. So I'm really, really excited for it. As far as, like, me just totally dialed in and, like, I'm going to freaking bring my best physique and, well, I'm definitely going to bring my best physique. There's no question about that. But as far as being in that competitive headspace that I was always, like in my previous preps, like, I want to fucking win. I want to kick some ass, blah, blah, blah. I'm just not there anymore. Like, I love competing and I love the process of prep, and I just want to get on stage. That's pretty much it. Like, yeah, I mean, I'd love to have a pro card. But, I used to think I needed a pro card for people to, like, trust me as a coach, and I wanted to start my own business, but I just didn't feel validated enough, and that's obviously not true. So it's not that I don't want the pro card, but I think I'm just a little more, especially after just being at a national show and seeing the other girls and knowing where I'm at. I got a lot of work to do, like, I need way more muscle than I have. I'm an extremely hard gainer. I've learned that over the last year, just my recoveries and heart rate variability and hormonal health, like, all of that stuff is not working in my favor. And then just overall, like, low muscle tone in my lower half. Oh, baby dear. Is kind of like a family genetic trait. And I know that because my son, you know, has it. And we've been to doctors and everything. And it's just, I have hypermobility in the lower half. So like somebody who's extremely like flexible, my hips rotate in really far. They don't rotate out very far, but they rotate really in very far. So when I go to yoga and there's certain moves, like, oh yeah, I look like a complete badass because I can like freaking take my body to the floor on the, like, you know, like, I don't even remember what pose it is, like hero pose or something like that. Yeah, I look like a complete badass. I look like I do yoga all the time, but you know, I go like randomly once a week. I'm just flexible. So, that just shows you right there, like genetics does play a role in quite a bit of things, you know, because I'm definitely not a yogi. But anyways, yeah, so I'm all that, you know, like going against me as far as muscle mass goes. And so I really, really need like quite some time, you know, to get my food. Ooh, oh my God, I'm like gonna kill animals today. Get my food back up. So I don't know what the plan will be. I really want to do the Arnold, but we'll just see how I do. You know, I always say, oh, I want to do this, or oh, I'm gonna take a year off, which I did take a year off. Like, it's been over a year since I competed. But we'll just see what happens. I'm not making any plans right now. But yeah, I do like, you know, starting prep January 1st and going through those winter months in prep because there's just not a lot going on in my life. I mean, it's ski season, but you know, the food at the restaurants up at the ski place we go, I mean, I could take it or leave it. Like, it's not that great. So, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And, you know, it's just a really good time for me to prep and then be done by like May, when it starts to warm up again. But that's just my life and, you know, my thoughts this week. And, I'm feeling really good emotionally, physically. You know, I'm definitely sleeping better already. But yeah, just kind of eating the same things. I don't really care. So I'm just like a robot, I guess, if you want to call it that. But wish me luck at the public gym. COVID is crazy right now. That's why I got my shot, because I'm like, I don't have time to freaking be sick. I'd rather be sick for 24 hours in a freaking week. You know, you can hate me or call me names or whatever the hell you want, but yeah, that's my thought process. So anywho, I will see you guys next week. We will be down to 10 weeks at that point, which is crazy. Time just flies. So yeah, peace out.